Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl LaShaWright, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about mental tiredness versus physical tiredness and the importance of knowing them both and how to identify those things. So physical tiredness comes from when you're like, if you're somebody who is a workaholic. Let's see, that's a category we can speak on. If you're somebody who's a workaholic, or you do, or you're just someone who can't focus on one specific thing, or you're someone who hasn't got to a place where you want to be. The biggest thing about physical tiredness is knowing the limitations on your body and knowing when to give yourself a break. We work smart, not hard. Okay? My old motto used to be work hard while I'm young, so while I'm old I can live life. But I don't want to be old. I don't want to wait till I'm old to live, to be honest. I want to learn how to live now. So work smart, not hard. And that's the newest model for me. But when I was younger, I used to work a lot of jobs and I used to work myself down. What I learned was I wasn't giving myself the proper rest. I wasn't drinking enough water. I wasn't listening to my body because my body was tired. It was tired of doing all those. I know bills and things have to be paid, but at the end of the day, you have to take care of your body. So you need to give yourself the proper rest. You need to give yourself the proper sleep. You need to make sure that when you are doing something, you focus on that specific something. And I'm learning from that. I still struggle with that. You can't be a jack of all trades. You have to focus on one and master that. So I utilize the platform that helps me most so that I'm not working super hard as a young entrepreneur. I don't want to work a job forever. No one does. Why would you want to work a job forever? Why would you want to work for somebody else forever? Why would you want to, work somebody's dream forever? You have your own dreams, your own aspirations to pursue and fulfill. But be mindful when you're working yourself down. Like, I do stock every day. Today, I did not want to do stock completely. I did partial of the stock, maybe like the outside stuff where I didn't have to lift heavy boxes. I don't mind doing stock, but there comes a place where even you get physically tired of doing something because you do it every day. And yeah, I'm just physically tired of certain things. When it becomes a routine that you don't desire to do, you have to be mindful and listen to your body. If your body says no, then don't do it. Honestly, but if you have to do it, then I get it. But you want to put yourself in a position where you're not doing things you really don't want to do. Do things you desire to do that helps you prosper in life. So make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. Make sure that you're listening to your body. If your body says you're tired, you're tired. Go to sleep. Take a nap. You don't have to sleep for hours. You can take you can sleep for an hour, or you can sleep for 50 to 30 minutes. Whatever the case may be, you need to give yourself the proper rest that you need. Also, make sure that you're eating the right amount of food for yourself as an individual. I cannot speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself, knowing that, we all have a certain amount of food that we should be eating. There's also other things, like when I'm at work and I feel, that I need to come to a place of peace, or a place that I'm mentally tired and I'm so super tired of the circumstance or where I'm at right now. I turn on the water and I play in it. I put my hands in the water and it makes me feel at peace. It makes me feel calm. If you go on break and you've been having a long day, you go on break, listen to things like instrumentals, nature sounds, frequencies, things like that. It helps as well. But mental tiredness sucks compared to physical tiredness, because physical tiredness, you can easily lay down, go to sleep, and get better. You know, a mental tiredness is so much worse than a physical tiredness, because when you're mentally tired of something, it's like no matter how optimistic, no matter how positive you are, even when you speak good things into existence, it's like your mind is so focused on the negativity. And like, you so basically what I'm saying is, if you're mentally tired of something, then you feel it's like a part of you knows that something no longer serves a purpose in your life. And if you continue to do something that you're mentally tired of, everything that you're trying to do that is good will always have a negative connotation right in front of it. And it makes you tired, because ultimately you'll be dwelling over the things that you want. You'll be dwelling over the things that you could be doing. You'll be dwelling over the things that you should be doing. And ultimately what that does is put a negative indication on everything that's good that you want and you're working hard on, but you have yourself in a state of tiredness in your mind. I would say it's easy to reprogram the subconscious, but it's not. And it comes with constant speaking to yourself, constant reassuring, constant love. You have to keep pouring into yourself and fill your cup. But at the end of the day, mental tiredness comes with a grain of salt. And when you are mentally tired of something, you have to be mindful of specifics, right? You need to be mindful of being depressed, because it ultimately, if you think about something too long, or think about what you want, or think about where you want to be, or think about the, you know, whatever it is that's making you tired, you become depressed fast. And you look like depression. You look sad, you look moody, you even look sick, right? It becomes a mental thing. It becomes a mental health. Your mental capacity is a reflection of your reality. Your mental capacity is a reflection of your perspective. Because ultimately, even if you have the greatest desires, if you don't find a way to change the narrative of the negative connotations that come up in your mind from the tiredness, everything that you're doing will feel in vain. And trust me, I experienced this. I know the feeling, and it definitely sucks. I've been both physically tired and mentally tired, and I can say that from my own experience that mental tiredness is worse, because from an emotional standpoint, I do not like being tired, not even a little bit. So not on a mental state, because mentally, if your mind is controlling your tiredness or your state of thinking, then it controls the rest of you. And you want to have some control. You want to have control of your mind at the end of the day. Whether you're tired or not, you want to have control of your mind. But I love you guys. I hope you guys have a prosperous day. All my information will be in the comment description below. Engage with me, guys. I love you all.